Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's market updates. My name is Edmund. On a Monday, there was practically very little economic data coming out from the UK and the US. However, we still do see the UK pound dropping about 140 pips due to some Brexit uncertainty as the 31st of December deadline is approaching. And we do see the US dollar index being volatile in the morning and afternoon sessions, coming down in the Asian and UK market sessions. And then after during the US market sessions, the US dollar rebounded from 89.90 levels all the way to 90.31 levels. In terms of economic news and data, the House of Representatives approved a bill approve an amendment, sorry, approve an amendment regarding the 600 US dollar stimulus checks payable to US households. They have increased the amount from 600 US dollars to 2,000 US dollars on the request of Donald Trump. Okay, for economic calendar today, again, it's very empty. We just have the S&P CS Composite 20 housing price index at 10 p.m. tonight. Aside from that, there is no other major economic data coming out from the US or even from UK or Europe. Okay. However, being a day where the UK and US market traders are also in the market, we could also be expecting some movements during the afternoon and also the during the US market sessions. So we're going to move on to the MT4 charts where we will be able to see in detail how the markets reacted over the last 24 hours. Okay. So again, this is the US dollar index. This is on the MetaTrader 4. And yesterday, we do see the US dollar weakening in the morning and also during the UK market sessions and only strengthening at about 12 plus 6. This is 1800 hours, a bit early, 6 p.m. Malaysia time. The US dollar strengthens from 89.90 levels all the way to 90.30 levels. Okay. Of course, with the US dollar weakening in the morning and afternoon sessions, most major currency pairs should be strengthening against the US dollar. However, the UK pound was an exception yesterday as the UK pound weakened from 1.3572 levels. It didn't get past these resistance levels and dropped to a low of 1.3475 levels. Okay. Later on, at about in the evening, at about 17 plus 6, 23, this is at 11 p.m. Malaysia time yesterday. The UK pound drops further from 1.3517 all the way down to 1.3426. This was a 90 pip drop. Okay, so in the case of the UK pound, the exception was that it has been on a bullish trend, and of course, with the 31st of December Brexit deadline approaching, um, possibly market participants are just um, a bit cautious on what is going to happen when the 31st of December deadline comes. Basically, it's going to be another transition period, and there should be some uncertainties and volatility for the UK pound. Okay, so UK pound yesterday dropped about 145 pips throughout the day, and looking back again at the US dollar index, again we see the divergence where the US dollar was weakening. However, the UK pound did not strengthen in the morning sessions, just a little bit. The major move was still bearish for the UK pound. Okay. Looking at the euro dollar does present a clearer picture. It is a direct correlation or opposite correlation between the US dollar index, where it was weakening in the morning. The euro dollar strengthened in the morning and also during the afternoon sessions, strengthening by about 67 pips, and only towards about 6 p.m. as the US dollar began to strengthen, we do see the euro dollar starting to weaken. Okay, timing wise is the same. 12 plus 6, 18, which is 6 p.m. Malaysia time. The euro dollar drops from 1.2248 all the way down to 1.2191. This is a 56 pips movement down as the US dollar strengthened. Okay, so looking at gold prices was also pretty volatile. Um, Again, it strengthened very early in the morning at about 7 a.m. Malaysia time from 1871 all the way to 1900 levels. And then from then on, it actually formed a double top. We were looking at this yesterday, form a double top on the 4-hour charts and also on the daily charts. And then back on the 1-hour charts, it came back down from 1900 to a low of, okay, from 1900 over here, all the way down to a low of 1877. This was a 22 US dollar movement down, and it consolidated for a while before dropping again at about 6 p.m. Malaysia time from 1885 all the way down to 1869 levels. It dropped another 16 US dollars. So the whole push down from morning until almost evening 6 p.m. was about 30 US dollars before it manages to push back up from 1872 all the way up to 1896. This was a 24 US dollar push up. And again, the third cycle was another push down from 1896 all the way to 1871 levels. This was another push down, 24 US dollars. Okay, so gold prices was pretty active yesterday, surprisingly, going up 30 US dollars and then coming back down 30 US dollars, and then again pushing back up about $26, and again pushing back down another $26. So there was actually one, two, three, four cycles for gold yesterday. Okay. So interesting times. Yeah, so interesting times happening at the moment. With Brexit coming up soon, 31st of December, the deadline. And of course, we do see the U.S. equity indices touching new highs. The Dow Jones Industrial Average opened at 30,107 points, and it closed at a high also at about 30,463 points, and currently is still on a bullish trend. Okay. So pretty good for the equity markets as the House of Representatives or the US Congress approved the $900 billion pandemic relief aid. And finally looking at the oil prices. Oil prices pushed back yesterday after touching a high of $48.97. It came back down to 47.59, coming down about $1.38, largely due to the fact that number one, although the vaccine is being distributed globally, new mutations of the coronavirus strain has been found, and also keeping in mind the fact that come 1st of January 2021, an additional 500,000 barrels a day of crude oil will be pumped into the market from the 1st of January. Okay, so possibly there'll be more supply, less demand possibly, and currently we are looking at crude oil prices beginning to push down. Okay, so on the downside, it could push down back to 46.20 levels in the near term. Okay, before deciding whether to go up or down in the future. Okay, so, yeah, so these are the updates so far. Monday has been exciting. Again, although there's not much economic news or events, we do see currency prices and also commodity prices such as gold and oil prices moving pretty actively. Okay, so hope you guys have a good trading day ahead, and I'll see you again tomorrow for the next market updates. Thank you and have a good day.